All right. Welcome everyone. To Kalansay. Just a quick recap, or just not a recap, just a quick preparation for launch. Um, I'm a little bit of a really lazy person. So I wanted to just get this done in one go. For everyone, if you need the induction or if you need the plans for launch, this just watch the video. After that, well, if you still don't, understand, or if you still have any further questions, just feel free to just put your comments and just ask. So first off, for launch, all right. So we're basically gonna be starting with um, in random cities, right? So once we go and log in, if everything goes well, if there's no issues in logging in, queue problems, lag, and shit like that, if it's all good, then we will all start in random places in the starting locations in Albion. So once everyone is done gathering, or let's just speed it up a bit. Um, Once you've got your T2 sets, all right, T2 or above sets, right? So you gotta have your tools, all right? At least you have 3 sets of tools, all right? When I say sets of tools, you need to have your pickaxe, your stone hammer, your whatever sets of tools that you're really going to use, obviously. So that's wood, for wood axe, pickaxe, skinning knife, stone hammer, and so on and so forth, right? So once you have 3 sets of that, all right, and once you have 3 sets of T2 plus gears, all right, so T2 or T3 gear. So basically, the thing with this one is we have to really prioritize and get the silver quickly so that we can make the guild. Why we're trying to rush to make the guild? Because we need that fame. All right, we need that guild fame to be able to get territories if we need to, or if we want to, or if we can. All right, depending on how many of us is going to be online on the very first day, or the second day, or the third day. So depending on how strong we are going to be, basically. All right, so we are rushing to get the guild. So once we have enough silver, all right, we're gonna rush to create a guild. After that, we're gonna go to Kalian. All right, Kalian will be our main hub. All right, we're not gonna go waste our time in the yellow zone cities. We're gonna go straight to Kalian. All right, straight to Kalian. If we have enough silver, buy 5 plots or personal island. We're gonna build up just one personal island. I'm going to volunteer my personal island for that. And since personal islands are much cheaper than guild islands, then we're gonna just use that one for now, basically until further notice, of course. But rest assured, it'll be safer, much more efficient for us to build on just one personal island during the first 3 days until we get, let's see, the goals, until we get our T4 buildings. All right, T4 buildings up. All right, once we have our stable food production, stable amount production, gear and labor guild islands and stuff like that, and so on. These are quite later on in the game, but since we're starting few hours, or first 4 hours kind of thing, we're gonna do that. So building buying the building plots in Kalian. All right, we're gonna focus in Kalian. All right, so after that, basically just build up everything, like for example, you run to Kalian, while you're from the starter city. Just pick up those stones, pick up stones. Don't forget, the stones are really important. Just run from the starter city. Once you're ready, you have your sets of gear, you have your sets of tools. Once you're ready, Oh yeah, try to get the donkey or the mule. Yeah, once you've got the mule, then you can go straight. All right, or even before getting the mule, just go straight to Kalansay or wherever else you need to go to get Silva. All right, or we'll have more details regarding that later once we are on Discord. All right, just make sure that you're gonna be in Discord. Everyone needs to be in Discord. The ones especially starting from the legendary founders. All right, the very first players, the day one, hour one players. All right, so we're gonna start from there. Build the island, or build the guild, buy the island, or buy the plots. We need to get the plots ASAP, right? In Kalansay. Once we've done that, we just build it up to T4. As you can see the goals right there. First month, T4 buildings, everything. All right. We need to have stable food production. Right. So once for the stable food production, we need to have everyone. All right, and I mean everyone to have their personal islands. All right. Build up the personal island so that you can grow your crops. All right. Just build, not build, but plant your carrots. We need to have a stable food production. So raising cattle and stuff like that for the mounts. We need those food for the mount. We're gonna create a particular. Let's say we're gonna create an abundance for us, for all of us. All right. We need to help each other to be able to have that abundance of food, mount, and gear. All right. So that's the first month. Second month will be for the buildings. All right. I'll try to get to the buildings to T6, and everyone else, obviously we'll need to have everyone's cooperation to be able to get that, the buildings up. We need to have a proper and stable GVG team as well that would be playing at the same time. Since we have the problem with us is, well, not just us, probably everyone else, is we don't seem to have a solid team that would play at the same time, kind of thing. So we need to have at least one or two solid, let's say GVG team to be able to defend our territories or take territories. All right. So we're looking at EU players, NA players, and Oceanic, and the C players. So yeah, third month. Hopefully we get the buildings T8. We'll be have the power curve consistency. The laborers on our chosen laborers on our guild islands. We'll have, what do you call this? We can use the laborers for that extra mats that we need. And yeah, we have to really stick with the power curve. Our consistency would at least be in the average in the power curve. If for example, if the very biggest and active guild is around tier 6, we at least need to be in tier 5. Not totally, let's say, lazy and still on T4. So that's what we mean by power curve consistency. All right. So yeah, stable GVG team, T6 buildings and above, and hopefully we could secure a black zone territory. All right. For us, as you guys know, we can definitely handle it. We can definitely get that. It's really possible as long as we have those solid GVG teams that can play together at the same time, defend territories, take territories. It's gonna be fun for every one of us. If we have this particular, let's say, if we can get it going, we'll definitely get it going. Obviously, these are just the goals. There are a lot more into it. We need to gather for everyone. Yeah, for gathering, one more for gathering. So we will have specific gathering designations. All right. So make sure that you fill the spreadsheet so that we know exactly who's doing what. All right. So for example, right here, Cebuano. For me, my main gathering would be stone. I'll be gathering stone and leather, but I'll try to get stone tiered up as high as possible so that we can get T6 straight away, or in 2 months, or maybe less than a month, depending on how busy I get at work. So I'll be doing some crops, I'll be cooking some food, and I'll be breeding, because that's one thing as well. I want to be able to breed and make my own mounts, because it's really, really important. Mounts are really important. Be able to craft my own hammer, the tools that I'll be needing, obviously. So if I could do those ones, those are just plans, and not sure if I'm gonna be able to do so, but definitely this holy staff and spear and all the rest of the hood, leather hood, chest and boots, I'll definitely make those ones, because I need those. And the hunter off head, not sure with that one, but hopefully everyone else can make let's say the cape and bag, basically bag and cape. All right, so yeah, some of us clouds and Boga seems to be gonna focus on bag crafting and cape crafting, which is good. Bag crafting for Achilles, and and so on and so forth. So basically this is how we're gonna do it. All right, so just make sure that you gather at most 3 things and craft bits and pieces, not everything, because otherwise you'll be gimping yourself. It's gonna take you ages to be able to level to tier 6. Most likely tier 6 is gonna be like sort of the leeway or the mid, standard power curve, and mid to end game. Mid to end game, or end game is definitely like you're looking at like 7.3, 8.3, 7.2, things like these. Anyway, so yeah, make sure that you fill the spreadsheet, guys. The spreadsheet is if you need that, just ask in the general chat. If you need the link, we'll link it to you. Especially if I'm around, I'll set you up as Kalansay member so that you can see all the rest of the things that you need to see as a member. What else? Anyway, what else? This particular video here, this is our just was the last few minutes of the beta. The last few minutes of the beta is quite fun. Everyone is just throwing away gear like crazy. Obviously it's the last day, so why not? So yeah, what else am I missing? All right, so for the mind map. All right, so for the learning points, you really need to get that learning points. Let's say you need to not use the learning points unless you know exactly what you're doing. All right. For me, for the learning points, I don't use it unless it just tells me like 1 learning points to learn whatever. So I just use 1 learning point for upgrading my masteries and stuff like that, because I'm saving for example, gathering. So if I need to gather something and I need to level up to tier 5 quickly, I can easily just use the learning points, since you get like around 20 learning points a day. Correct me if I'm wrong, but all I can remember is 20 learning points a day. So yeah, if you have the premium, all right. So it's very, very important to be able to keep that premium. All right. I think everyone will be starting with a few premium for that. So yeah. So yeah, for gathering and crafting, make sure you focus. All right, on one material. Get it to T6 straight away. T6 gathering. Craft your main weapon. All right. You have to be able to craft your main weapon unless you have someone else to craft it for you. All right. And craft your main gear. All right. So we're gonna depend on each other to be able to craft our own gear. We're gonna have schedules Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or something like that. That we're gonna all gather on a particular map, stuff like this, so that we can all be in one area and protect each other. Support and protect each other, basically. So learning points, gathering, heading to the city. If we have silver, all right. For the GVG focused players, if you really like and want to be part of the team, all right, you need to freaking earn it. You need to freaking go fame farming like hardcore to be able to keep up with the power curve. All right. So we're not gonna be like totally hardcore with territories and stuff like that, but in the long run, we really want to do GVGs. That's our focus. That's our goal. Anyone that is within the power curve that is consistent in the power curve and high enough tier gear, if you have those particular, there will be requirements to be in the team. All right. Obviously you need to synchronize, and you need to play with a certain team to be able to let's say work together well. Sometimes you can't synergize with everyone. You have to pick a team that would that can work together really well. So we will help everyone, all right, that's interested in doing that, and we'll help everyone that's interested in doing that to develop themselves to a GVG player. So yeah, crafting, character focus points. Okay, so for the focus points, all right, if you for an account you can have 3 characters. You can create 3 characters. All right. So your very first character usually will be your main primary premium character that will have that premium bonus. All right. So if you have enough gold or silver, you can also put premiums on the 2 characters that you'll be making. All right. I suggest you make that on the very first day. All right, so that you acquire let's say learning points. So you acquire learning points straight away, basically, for those characters. If you do have the silver, or if you do have the gold, okay. I suggest you do it like straight away, whenever you can, because the very first day the gold and silver ratio will be really like low, like 1:1. 1 gold will be 1 silver until further notice. It's obviously gonna grow and grow and grow. Once let's say on the second week or the very first month, all right, gold will be probably from 100 to 200, something like that, and it's gonna stabilize as the game progresses. So one tip would be buy gold early game. All right, the very first week, first, second, third week, or first month, just buy gold. All right, and then gather, craft, sell, or do whatever you need, to be able to. There's a lot of let's say content out there on YouTube already that you can follow to be able to get more, let's say silver, or acquire money or silver in Albion Online. But yeah, for us, we will usually go. We are very PvP focused team or guild. We would like to fame farm all the time, most of the time anyway. So that we'll have, let's say, days. That's why we're gonna have schedules, right? So we're gonna have schedules for, PVE farming, gathering. Just depends on the time as well, time zone, your time zone. So it really depends. But hopefully, yeah, usually we will stick to a particular schedule, if possible. All right. So character focus points. So it's good to have going back to character focus points. It's good to have, let's say, a character for each focus. So basically, crafter and a refiner. That's one character. Saddler. That's one character. Crop farmer. That's one character. Herbalist and alchemy. That'll be probably one character. So you can't really, if you need to focus on, you need that character to focus on those, because you'll run out of focus points eventually. So yeah, if you can afford it, if you can do it, create focus, or say create characters to be able to handle the focus points, because you will definitely run out. You're gonna be depleted in focus points if you don't segregate. Let's say these, farming, refining, saddler. If you don't focus, then you will definitely deplete your focus points. You'll need more time, basically. You'll need more time to reacquire that focus points with the premium that you have, and yeah, it's gonna take ages for you to do something. So yeah, so that's about it really. That's about it really for the focus points. Goals, as you can see, first month, second month, third month. Hopefully we're gonna be able to do all these ahead of time or ahead of schedule, but we'll see. All right, so just to wrap it all up, I need you guys to just fill the spreadsheet. All right, fill the spreadsheet. Make sure the very first hour you get the T2 gear. Like, this is the very first hour. Let's say, yeah, a few minutes or few hours on Albion, once legendary pack or the legendary players comes in. Once you get T2 or above gear, the tools that your gear, go and just ravage the freaking dungeons, and all that. So I think that's about it, guys. Yeah, if I missed anything, just let me know. Just comment, or just let me know, message me. Just use Discord or Facebook page, or in the forums, but I'll usually be on Discord, so yeah, just pop up in Discord from time to time. So yeah, for the new guys, welcome. For the veterans, I'll see you guys on launch, hopefully. If you guys need a meeting or whatever, if this is not enough, this particular video is not enough, then yeah, just let me know. Alright, Cebuano is going to sign out. I'll just probably leave the yeah, let me know, just comment, let me know, let Cebuano know. Alright, Kalansay, Seb is off. I'll see you guys in a few days. It's gonna be awesome, guys. I'm really excited too, so yay.